All right, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Today is July 3rd. Happy 4th of July. It's Robert of Custodian File. All right, let's just jump on in. Right here, this new video, Latchkey Hustle. Super darn amazing. Look at this. John is just in downtown LA. There's this channel. Please check it out. He is just posting some amazing, great video. This is the kind of stuff that the skeptics want. They say, no, show me something behind, and then show me something behind again and again and again. Look at this. So here we go. He's just in downtown. The LAPD pull up on him. He pulls his camera out. This is all you have to do. Just pull your camera out, record this UAP clearly, no matter what you want to call it. I call it dragons because 7 years ago I thought they were dragonflies. They're not bugs. They're not birds. This is the N267. He's in Marina Del Rey all the time. I have a lot of videos with the LAPD getting tagged by these UFOs. There's the interpolation. Really fortunately, the dragonfly's behind the portion of the chopper that's white. It could have been a problem if the whole chopper was black. You know, some would say, well, you know, maybe it's behind, maybe it isn't. But here you go. This is, you know, what can I say? This is essentially 100% exculpatory. There's really, I mean, I'm trying to think of something negative. I can't, unless there's somebody who can throw a football over 1,000 miles an hour and throws a football at a helicopter. I don't know how to explain it away. I really don't. As much as there's a few people out there, no, these got to be bugs, Robert. It's got to be a bird. Is it a bird? It's under the rotor. If you Google, that's like a European 350 model helicopter. It's about 3,500 pounds. It can fly up to like 4,900. But more or less, if you do some simple math, even at 3,000 pounds, you got 3 rotor blades. So each rotor blade supporting 1,000 pounds of thrust, a downward force. And this thing is right under the rotor blade. So no matter what it would be, a bird, a bug, an earth drone, it would get demolished. It would vaporize under those rotor blades. And yet it has no effect. It just flies by like it's not even there. So what can I say? John, I mean, I'm really thank you for sharing this. I think it's going to be a long time before we can get something better than this. It's been 7 years. I've recorded 30,000 videos. I've kept 4,000, but this is probably about the best, one of the best that's out there. All right, super. Let's go to the next video. All right, super. We have a law enforcement right here. Law enforcement, just look at this. A very rare video. Once in a while, you can see the yellow-orange on these dragons. I have my own personal theory. It has to do with their propulsion, and they're using, I think what they're using, they're either using helium or hydrogen. Hydrogen being white, helium being orange. Helium plasma electrified is orange. They're just hard to come by. Just hard to come by, so it's rare, and so I should have interpolated this now that I think about it. I think I will after the video here. There it is. I did interpolate it. Okay, super. Darn nice. Very rare. So this law enforcement chopper is escorting a VIP on the ground. And while it's escorting and protecting the VIP, it's getting reconned by a dragon. Yeah, I know, really bizarre. I'm just shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head. I have all these videos. I'm still shaking my head. But what can I say? It's as real as you and I. They're coming in from all over the world, and I'm beside myself, and I know a lot of you are too. So just collect it. You do this yourself. Pull out your phone. You see a helicopter, record it. That's 1 and 1 is a 2. No rocket science required. It's no longer necessary. You know why? Because to invent the internet and to invent the smartphone, it took 120 years and 10 million engineers. So all that's been invested and done with. That's all behind us. We don't have to do anything hard. It's all this technology is in your phone. The platform has been invented. Pull your phone out, record helicopters, airplanes, and just benefit from all this amazing technology. All right, remember, if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment. I can use your support. If you have your own video, custodianfile@gmail. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, from a couple years ago, here we go. We're going to go over some kites and balloons that are getting tagged. Anything over 150 feet will get recon and get tagged by these UAPs. They're obviously investigating. They just want to know who's who and what are you doing here, and they don't take anything for granted. That's why everything is getting recon. So these banners are they fly right over the jetty rocks and within a 8-second window. Extremely predictable. Look at this champagne balloon flying with the kite. I don't know if it's somebody playing a practical joke or what, but all I do, if it's in the sky, boom, there's a bird down there. You want to see birds in case somebody thinks it's a bird. Here we go. Banners right over the jetty rocks. Jetty rocks is the hot zone. They easy video right there. Easy. You enter the hot zone. You got a plane. Look at that. That was really close to the camera too. I mean, I know you've seen this over and over, and you're like, well, Robert, do you have anything new? No, I don't have anything new. These things are either from our future or they're from another planet. So before it becomes mundane, I think at least 30% of the world population needs to know about it. And in the meantime, we need to collect these videos because they will be studied. They will be studied. Look at this kite. Look at that. Very predictable again. Somebody at the beach is flying a kite. You fly a kite, a helium balloon. It doesn't matter if it's over 150 feet. Just record it. Take your chances. It costs you nothing to record it, so it's free. It's a free experiment, and it seems to be working very, very well. How did I figure this all out? 7 years ago, the Coast Guard and the Navy Blackhawks invaded Marina del Rey for 14 days. And I finally got curious. I turned on my camera, and then 1 and 1 is 2. And here we are, 7 years later with 4,000 videos. And now again, just really exciting. People all over the world are recording this. Their speed, just real quick, they're about 10-inch silhouette in flight, silhouette Corona. Highly likely running on 100% high voltage. They trigger the X and K band. They make a clicking sound also. If you listen very carefully, you'll hear a click, although it's easy to miss. And by the way, the Pentagon does agree with that. A year ago, they published characteristics, and they do agree with the 2,000 miles an hour and the X band spectrum. So what can I say? It is. I'm glad it's happening because it's better than 10 or 20 or 30 years from now. So let's just jump in the cold water, study the videos. If you're scared, I respect that. I was scared for 100 days, and then it goes away. It really does, because these guys, they're not doing anything harmful. And they're all over the world, and they've probably been here a very, very long time. Very long time. But now, basically with the invention of the smartphone, now we can document and record them. That's all this is. Before the smartphone, we really had no chance of knowing. And again, 1 and 1 is 2. If Marina del Rey wasn't invaded by the Coast Guard 7 years ago, I wouldn't know, and there'd be no channel, and a lot of people wouldn't know. Only the Pentagon would know. So it's exciting times. It's exciting times. All right, let's go to the next video. Okay, super. Last video here. We got a chopper over Marina del Rey. We have a kite, and boom, we have a dragon tagging everyone. There we go. And the thing made a U-turn and came on back. So pretty much very predictable science. Again, kite, helicopters, and dragons. It's phenomenal. this is really hard. If you're new, it's really hard. I get that. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer them. I'm sure some of the viewers will answer them. It just is what it is. They're here. They're here, and I don't think they're leaving. And this is kind of interesting because they're being recorded all over the world, and we're doing everything we can to figure out who they are. at least the Pentagon has, I could say that, over 15,000 sorties in Marina Del Rey. So they're doing everything they can, and basically I'm trying to get the word out there and let everyone know. Okay, this is Robert from Custodian File. Thank you so much. Stay safe until the next video. Bye-bye.